gourmet dinner. It's going to take me about half an hour. Right? Piece of cake. I don't know if Fabio can cook, but I can cook like a motherfucker. So what is this deal? What is this deal with objectifying women? Why is it so why is it so objectionable? That's the correct word. Why is it objectionable? They want us to want them. What do they think we're going to find attractive about them? Is it going to be their sterling reputation as a non-whore? Is it going to be their more than obvious, brilliant, in-your-face intellect that you just can't help but admire? You know? Is it going to be their smooth, polite attitude towards everyone else? Or is it going to be their tits? Right? The thing that they work on the most, their face, their hair, their tits, and their ass. They spend the most money, the most time on those areas, and then they get mad when we, as men, objectify them. Right? Let the Hellcats freeze. Lock them the hell out of your life. Mgtow is the solution. Right? Let them go. Because they are liars. They are hypocrites. They are fools and they are destructive. Would you, and this is a fun question to ask while we're thinking of Fabio, this brilliant, gorgeous man who makes 7 figures and rescues women with a single bound, right? Fabio is expected to take them on as a partner in life. But as a business partner, would you take on somebody who's a complete idiot? Would you give them 50 or 51% control of your corporation, knowing that they're going to squander capital? Right? Put you in debt? Ultimately ruin you and then dissolve that same corporation you built and take 50+% of it? Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. Of course Fabio wouldn't. Right? But they expect you to do that. So who is objectifying who? And who is laying over the image of a man? Their idea of what a man should be rather than letting men be what they are. Now you see, we as Mgtow, we're not laying over the top of every woman the image, the idea that they're gold-digging whores. No, we don't have to. See, they do that for themselves. They dress themselves as whores. They act the whore. And then once they get married, after 10, 15, 20 years, they become the legal political whore and take you to court for your money. Right? Hypocrites. Hypocrites galore. And poor Fabio. He probably only gets fed bread and soup for doing those model shoots. His agent's probably a woman who takes advantage of him because, you know, men are idiots. Men are complete idiots, right? Yeah, we just happen to have all the brains and all the brawn. Right? Because I love to keep asking the question of women when I see them. You know, where are all the great women inventors? The great female philosophers that have changed the world and made the world a better place. What inventions did they come up with? You know, what great heroic deeds have they performed? You know, the only heroic deeds I've ever heard of them performing is standing in the window in the tallest tower in the castle and screaming for help at the top of their lungs, needing a man to come help them. John, I'm having a good time with this, buddy. Thank you very much. On a parting note, I've been doing a lot of fun testing with YouTube. I uploaded a video about mansplaining. I re-uploaded it, and they instantly killed it. I sent it for review. And they denied it. They said, this video is not advertiser friendly. So I thought, I'm going to test their system. I re-uploaded it yet again, and it flagged it and said, not advertiser friendly. I requested, just as I did on the other one, I requested for them to manually review it. And guess how it came back? The second manual review of the same exact video was approved for monetization for YouTube AdSense advertising. Isn't that just fucking grand? What that means is it can't be a computer algorithm that's actually going and watching them. It's actually a human being. That decision is made on a person-to-person basis. And for one video to fail and the next time pass, that means there's men and women looking at this. And the men that are reviewing them are deciding they're good. And that's why I'm getting about 50% approval. Now, on two of them, it said censored for advertising content. And I've hit the button, please review, and in 2 seconds it's approved. I know that's a guy that just sees it and he's clicking it, going, I'm tired of this shit, tired of this censorship, tired of it, tired of it, tired of it. Good stuff. But now I've done it. I've proven that one video can be censored and the next one can be allowed. There are men at Google, and there are men with testicles at Google who want the Mgtow message out. Or at the very least, they're going to allow no censorship. Either way, you guys at Google that have a pair, I salute you. Salut, right? So, we have Google insiders. We have Google good guys. We have YouTube good guys, and I like that. I have a feeling that some of these guys might even be going Mgtow. They might be seeing so much snowflake-encrusted bullshit at YouTube Google coming from feminist, overly sensitive whiners that they've had it and they're rebelling. They could be watching the videos and go, you know what? That guy there in that Mgtow video's got a point. And that gives me hope. It gives me hope. You guys have a great, great day. I know I will. Because why? Because I'm going to chill. Thank you, John. Thank you, all of you gentlemen, for making my life better by giving me an outlet to vent and throw this thought process of mine out there to help other men and also validate my belief system. I used to think I was crazy. I used to think I was the Lone Ranger. Was I the only one that could see that women are objectifying us as well? Was I the only guy that could see that? Was I the only guy that knew that women had a plan that they operated on? A plan from the time they meet a guy to get between him and his wallet, retirement, income, and property. Apparently I'm not the only guy. So thank you much for sponsoring this channel through PayPal and Patreon. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Very, very important. That tells the YouTube computers, keep pushing this particular video. Whatever ones do well. And I think they only have to have 1,000 or more views and they start getting paid attention to. Right? We can beat their system if we are persistent enough. And that persistence includes contacting and talking to and emailing and texting other men so that they can find Mgtow and help Mgtow grow. Help video producers on YouTube produce more Mgtow content. Because my style isn't everyone else's style. So all of the other styles will speak to men in different ways and introduce the idea that they can be free, that they can be independent of the system, that the system can go to hell, and that we can enjoy our lives, the fruits of our own labors, and be satisfied with that, happy with ourselves, and no longer clawing and struggling to try and please that woman on the book cover who will probably put a knife in Fabio's back and push him off a cliff and then get another guy to carry her chest of gold to her castle. You guys be cool. Semper Fi. Mgtow is freedom. I have the penis. You're the man.